Yeah. Well, it always hurts the most for me. Last time I was like squealing in the chair. On your mark.
Get such a nice quick response with your skin.
Is it spotting?
Yeah.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, you get a real nice quick response with your skin, hey?
Yeah, I don't mind like the atmosphere, but there's lots of
The
boulders that go.
atmosphere's good, hey? Yeah.
Hey Diva Queens, we're done. That was actually really good, to be honest. Like it hurt. It hurt. It always hurts.
Mine was like 10 out of 10 pain. She asked me with the spicy mask, she goes, what's the pain level? And then she started doing the fan. I'm like, okay, well, before you started doing the fan, it was a 10. Like,
no, it's like a 9.5.
Take this shit off me, especially because like it's rocky hard.
Yeah, it feels like you're being exfoliated after you've just been needled. Yeah. And then it burns, like it stings as well.
But then she started doing the fan, so I'm like, oh, maybe a 7 now. But like,
yeah,
still,
the fan definitely makes a difference. Without the fan, I feel like my face is about to melt off.
Like, I think someone's just poured acid on me.
Yeah. I mean, isn't it the salicylic acid?
There's like salicylic acid, glycolic, I don't know, but there's this one
it's basically acid.
There's this one which starts with M. I think it's that.
Molson.
Something like that.
Something.
I'll find the word and I'll tell you, and we can put it on the screen. The first facial I had here, they put that shit on my face, and it was like extreme burn, like so painful.
Yeah,
but it was really
agony.
good for like active acne and like all that shit. So anyway, the results after, amazing.
Yeah,
but it was so painful. So that is what is included.
We're gonna go to a cafe. We're going to a place called Marmalade. We've seen it so many times, and we always drive past, and every time I'm like, that looks cute. Like, it's in a bit of a random spot, but like, it's nice. You know, I'd love to just go check it out. Maybe it'll suck, maybe it won't, but at least it looks cute. And also the name, like Marmalade, like it kind of gives cottage cuteness, you know?
It's got some really cute umbrellas.
Yeah. We're gonna meet Moody there, gonna have some breakfast or whatever. A little haul, because I finally caved and I brought some of the O Cosmetic range, because I have literally been harassed by the girls every single time. I even got sent a text message being like, if you just wanted to look into these, you know, do it. It's not actually harassment, like I'm interested in them. It's just more that I was like, do I want to commit to like buying these? Like, yeah. I'm happy with my castor oil. I was like, you know what, like ever since my first ever appointment, they've been recommending it to me, being like, I feel like this would really benefit you, you should try it. And today they also have Black Friday sale, so I got it for like combined 150 when normally it would be like 200. So what I got is I got the Gentle Antioxidant Cleanser from O Cosmetics. This one they've said to use morning and night. It'll just really help, especially with my nose. I get a lot of blackheads. They said it'll be really good just to help cleanse it all out, get rid of any bumps, and obviously just for your skin in general, it's meant to be really good. And the thing I'm more excited about, mostly because of the name, is the water bottle's falling over. And the one I'm more excited about, mostly because of the name, is the Immortal Cream. This one is meant to be really good. They just said it's like, yeah, super hydrating, super nice, and like honestly just the name, like Immortal Cream, like I'm a fairy, I'm Faye.
Yeah, I want to try that, so I'm excited to hear how you go.
Yeah, I'll let you know if it's worth it, but I think changing up your skincare is kind of fun, because worst case, if I don't really like it, I just won't buy it again. I've heard good reviews, like you enjoy O Cosmetics. We'll just see if it transforms my skin, because my skin's pretty flawless anyway.
I'll tell you what, I have never had as many compliments on my skin since starting skin needling, the facial, the new skincare, and also period. Jaye actually complimented me the other day saying my skin looked really good when I was having a breakout, and I thought, what the fuck, you never compliment me.
You're either being a bitch or...
You have like low-key been a little bit nice. Like I made a comment saying my skin looked good, and you were like, yeah, I guess so. So like, I'm taking that as a win.
I think it'll be good, and I do actually want to start wearing some SPF each day. I had this epiphany, right? Because everyone's like, wear sunscreen, and I'm like, anti-sunscreen. I'm like, no bitch, like I want that vitamin D, I want to be tanned, I don't want to have a pale face. But also it's important to get your sunlight. Like if you block it all out, then you're going to be like vitamin D deficient, whatever. But I had this epiphany because obviously we're white, we're Scandi, so like our body and our skin is like made for like less intense light than what we get here in like Queensland specifically. So we're getting all this light, which, you know, is still good, but if we're getting it all the time, every time, I can see that it can be bad for your skin. And so I was thinking, if we had lived in like, I don't know, Denmark, and we were out in the sun, our bodies,
winter, snow,
yeah, like our body's like built for that. Like that's kind of what we're made for. Like we should be fine. But since we're in like the Aussie sun where it's like UV 12 every day, maybe it would be good to try it out. And I would like to trial it maybe for a few months. I'll probably get into it properly when I'm back from Japan, because, you know, that's probably what I'm built for, that kind of temperature up there. I'll bring sunscreen just in case, like when I'm on the slopes all day. I feel like it'd be fun to try when I'm back in January, just see if I do notice a difference. And if I do notice that I get pale because I'm not going to be lathering it on like mum that one time in Perth when she had a blue face because she brought zinc sunscreen and literally perished. But
side note, this is Reese Welsh Brothers business. I'm pretty certain. Welsh Brothers Queensland is his business. Welsh Brothers.
The sticker.
S. What does S mean? S-E-Q?
Welsh Brothers suck me.
Like, obviously he's not driving it.
Look, THC.
Like,
I was thinking like weed. Like THC.
wait.
THC is the active ingredient in marijuana.
I don't even. That's not the first thing that came to my head.
So yeah, that's kind of it. Skin needling felt good, feeling better. I was actually meant to vlog yesterday, but I forgot to bring my DJI. I went to the Crumb and Rock pools. I did get some footage on my phone. Not as much as I wanted to because I was so in the moment. You know when we went to the dog park and I was like, I feel so at peace. That's how I felt. That's like the second time ever. And I was just laying there. Forgot I was even there. Like I was just reading my book in my fucking element. Sun was gorgeous. The water felt so nice. Like I just felt so relaxed. I wasn't even looking at the time. By the time I checked my phone, it was like 3:30 and I think we left the house at like 11 and it was so nice. And I hate Crumb and Rock pools. I've never been there and enjoyed myself. And I've been like 4 times, but that time was like healing. Everything was right with the world. I was like, I can do it. And I didn't fucking film any of it because I'm an idiot.
And he took some ugly Polaroids.
Oh my god, yeah, I have to show you when I get home. It just didn't give, but it could be because I left the film in there for a year, or it could be because of the light settings. There are different modes where you can increase the exposure or decrease it based on where you're looking, because the photos can come out kind of bad, which you might want to fix that Polaroid because your things should just be good quality anyway. But they all look very overexposed and blurry, and they look like old school Polaroids from like the 70s.
They're low-key like cool, but there's this one where he's like
laying in the water. I look like an alien floating in space. Like I'm just this white body. Maybe that's just my energy showing on the camera. But I'm like this white thing. I'm laying in the river with like rocks and stuff, and it's like dark and it looks like I'm just in space, like just black. I want them to be vintage, but I was thinking like 90s vintage, not like 60s.
Yeah, not like no colour.
Yeah,
vintage.
not like World War II's just ended and I'm a baby boomer. Not a fan of that. So we'll see how we go. But I also got some on my normal film camera. As soon as the first Polaroid came out looking a bit cracked, I was like, you know what? Film it is. By the way, excited for today, feeling alright, and I don't really have to do a grocery shop because I still have so much food left.
Yeah.
So I got my
Can I drink it
matcha.
now?
Yeah. Couldn't do an ice, so I have a warm. Tastes alright though. And I got a ham and egg croissant. And then Rachel and I got steak sandwiches, so more on that later. Look at my fucking feast. Oh my god. Houston, I'm deceased. Okay, we are back in my room. Honestly, I'm feeling beat. I think it's like 2:30. Yes, it's 2:26 right now. I am just exhausted. I actually have had a really nice weekend. I thought I would get into a little bit more about my Japan trip since that's coming up and you'll be seeing a lot of content from me regarding that. Packing, obviously being there, vlogging. I'm super excited. We'll see how it all goes. I thought I would recount a little bit of my weekend because I haven't really spoken too much about it. Yesterday, I went to the Crumb and Rock pools and it's the first time I've ever gone there and I've actually had a good time, which sounds weird because so many people love going there, but every time I go, I just don't have fun. Like, I don't know, something about it, the vibes are off, it's just not there. Yesterday was healing. It was like so good. There was one time where I went to the dog park with Rachel and we were just laying there reading and just relaxing, and I felt like so at peace. I honestly was like, I could go to sleep and just like melt away. Like I lost track of time. I was just like in my element. That's how I felt yesterday and it was so good. I would have posted a TikTok about it, so if you want to see it, I'll put it up here or something. One of the reasons why I'm also bringing it up is because I brought my Polaroid camera. I actually got this as a birthday present for my birthday last year, and I used it that day and then didn't touch it until now. So it's been about 11 months. Didn't touch it, not because I don't like it. I think it's just because I have so many different forms of photo capture. Like I've got my iPhone, I've got my G7X, I've got my film camera, I've got this one. I like to kind of do one each time I go out. I try and kind of keep them separate. So if I'm taking film photos, I usually won't take digital. If I take digitals, I usually won't take film or Polaroid or iPhone. But this one, she's quite big and I only get 8 photos per pack, per refill. So I've been a little bit scarce with it. And like I said, I do love her. Like I think she's cute. I think she's good. Something about the photos just doesn't come out that good. I don't know how to describe it. And look, there was a lot of things that might have gone wrong, and I'll show you the photos in a minute because they're quite funny. First of all, after I used the initial pack of film, which actually all turned out all right, I put in the next refill, and like I said, I haven't used it in like 11 months. It's just been sitting there. So there's a chance maybe just sitting in the camera for that much time might have made it go a little bit funny. So I don't really know. The next thing is that there's actually different brightness settings. There's the normal one, there's like the overexposure setting, and then there's the underexposure. I I tried getting that to work, but I actually couldn't remember how to do it. It kind of just took it on the default, and because we were in the sun, I find that it does affect the film. It comes out looking very faded and kind of old, which I don't mind a bit of a vintage look, but it's very vintage, which I'll get to. The first one I took for the day is this one. It's a cute photo. It's of two of my friends. It's very faded. There's like hardly any color. This one's a little bit blurry because my friend accidentally moved the camera as it was taking. It's me sitting on the ledge. It's got like that line in the middle as well. The outer ones aren't too bad. This one is probably my favorite just because it's really funny. It's not the best photo, but this is me laying in the river and I look like an alien drifting through space. I'm completely white. You can kind of see my budgies there. You can still see the line in the middle and there's like no real other color. It's something. But the last photo I took, this one definitely turned out the best in my opinion. It's just a photo of the landscape. This one, unlike say the original photo where you can see those lines, it's a lot clearer. I don't really know exactly what changed, but I'm hoping the rest of it will be okay. That, like I said, there's only 8 photos per pack. I may as well use it. I feel like the more I leave it there, the worse it's going to be. I ended up taking film photos as well because I brought that camera too. So we'll see how they look. Onto the Japan trip. We are going for about a month. We're also going to South Korea as well, but predominantly we're spending most of the time in Japan. I have been preparing because I'm the king of leaving things to the last minute. I'm the king of just like waiting around, not doing anything, and then it gets to like a week before the trip or a few days and I'm like, like I don't have any clothes to wear, I don't have any outfits, I haven't brought XYZ, I don't even have a suitcase, like whatever it might be. I have made the effort to actually get onto it. I did buy a few extra things, which I've got here on my trusty laptop. I have a parcel and I'm so excited to open it. This has a lot of stuff for my Japan trip. That being said, it's not like I'm buying a severe amount where it's like boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff, but I do have just important things. I already went to New Zealand this year and that was during the winter and I saw the snow and everything. So I already have a lot of essentials. Like I have a lot of like big puffer jackets, I've got pants, I've got thermals, I've got all that kind of stuff. So this is kind of just extra stuff. Now we get to do a haul. So let's cut this bitch open. Oh my God, I'm actually so keen. Like I haven't done a haul in a bit, although I don't know if you count the haul of like me unboxing my like creator combo. Oops, I'm really bad at doing this. Fuck me life. All right, she's cut open. Oh my God, no it's not. I literally missed a whole bit there. Fuck my life. Okay. Oh, fuck. All right, wait, I need a better way of doing this. There goes my phone. I really hope the audio is good. I'll be really upset if it's not. I'm never doing a haul again. This is already bad. I haven't even done anything. I just opened it. But anyway, let's get down to business. So first off, this isn't really related to the trip, but it kind of will be because the DJI will be coming with me. But I have this little magnetized kind of case for it. If you can kind of see on here, it almost looks like a clip on the back here. That basically is like a stand so it can flip out and go upwards, and it's magnetic. So that way I can put it on anything metallic. Rach has it and you can just mount it on most metal things. And it's just so good because there will be times where I just want to put it down and like either do a fit check, not have to hold the camera and I can just put it somewhere. I don't know how many surfaces in Japan and South Korea will be metallic. I think it's good anyway because I do want a case. That being said, I do have like this case that it came with, but it's a little bit different because the back's not protected and it's very clunky and big, whereas this one's very form-fitting. It's literally like matches up to the actual size of it. And following on from that, from the same brand, I also have this little screen and gimbal protector. I can actually put it on and it just like lifts up and goes down. Like it's almost like a clam. I don't know. Next, I brought, and I think this is very important if you're going on a trip, air tags. Now, I don't really think you need Apple air tags specifically, but when I was in Bali, which is my previous trip with my friend, we had to wait an hour for our luggage to come off the plane, like our checked baggage. It took so long and we were straight through customs like within 5 minutes, but we had to wait an hour and my friends took an extra 15 minutes to actually get off the plane, which is crazy because we checked in together and it was for the same flight. There was a 15-minute difference from when my bag came onto the carousel to hers. Thankfully, she had air tags and she had one in her suitcase. That way we could at least make sure that first of all, it was there because we were like, did our luggage get off the plane? Like, did it actually get loaded onto the right one? Like, is it somewhere else? I don't know. Not only that, but we could actually see if it was still on the tarmac, if it was moving, if it was close to the carousel. Made it a little bit easier because we could gauge roughly how long it would be. I brought a 4-pack. Really only needed one. I'll just attach one to my keys. Next, we have packing cubes. This really doesn't look like much, actually. Like when I saw the box, I was like, are they all in there? Like I know they're packing cubes, but I'm like, did they pack them too much? It's got 7 in there. Oh my God, can I even get this out? This one is travel with is always diving into the different and new world. That makes no fucking sense, but it's on there, so I guess I got that. I think this might be the electronics bag because it's got a few like little pockets and stuff, so that's kind of good. So this will be really good for like my portable charger, some of my cords, all that kind of stuff, and that way I can kind of have it in my carry-on, so I know like this is for this stuff, this is for the rest. Because at the moment I just kind of chuck everything in there and hope for the best. This one is the toiletries bag. There's quite a lot of space. I think there's a little bit of stitching on here. I don't know if you can see that. Just up the top here, it just looks a little bit shit, but it should survive the trip. Honestly, it was only like $23 I think for all these packing cubes, so I didn't expect the most. This one is the biggest packing cube. Cute. You can also, by the looks of it, fold it. It's got like a button so you can like click it together. I'm not going to do that. It's good to know that it can do that, even though I actually don't really care. We've got a little pencil case, and we could have like my passport money and stuff in this, and then I know I got like my little black pencil case. I can just like, you know, zip and unzip if I need. This one's meant to be a shoe bag. I don't know if I'll put shoes in it. Maybe I'll use it for something else. I'll find a use for it. This one is like a little duffel bag, like you just chuck something in and just like pull it tight. So I was thinking of maybe putting one of my puffers in there. I actually don't think it's gonna fit. We got this one. It's just another little packing bag, but this one's like not got mesh and see-through. It's just like a little bag. Then we've got this one. This one does have mesh. It's like the smallest one. And last but not least, we have the middle-sized one. So this one, again, same as the big one, same as the small one, just in between. I'm sure they'll come in handy. Lots of people I know that have used them before are like, you need packing cubes. Like, it's just so good for organizing, for fitting all your shit in, just like making it a nice experience. Now the next two was things that I was a little bit unsure about, so these may get returned. I brought gloves, and they're specifically for the snow. Well, one pair is, because when I was in New Zealand, I had wool gloves, which is like a big no-no if you're on the snow, because it just melts and it gets into there. I actually took them off and my hands were freezing cold, like it hurt. So I got two pairs of gloves. One of them is actually kind of just more of like a daily wear, and the other one is like for the snow. So I'll show you how they look. I hope these fit, because the sizing was really fucking weird, but these are kind of like my daily wear. They do have grip on them because they're for cycling and stuff. Let's try them out. Please fit, please fit, please fit. Yeah, that's not bad. I feel like I could have gone one size bigger, but they're just like plain. I'm meant to be able to use my phone. Let me check that. Let's see if that works. Yes, 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 yes. Oh wait, the thumb's a little bit fidgety. I probably could have gone one size up, but the fucking sizing on gloves is horrible. Like every single one is like, oh, like your finger has to be 18 centimeters. And I was like, okay, well mine's not 18 centimeters. And then the circumference of your palm, it's like, it has to be like this size, and mine was like way bigger. I was like, either I have really small fingers and really big palms, or you guys have fucked it up. But either way, they do fit. I just kind of went with larges all around. 1 out of 2 is a win. I'm about to cut these bad boys open. So these are my snow gloves. These ones are meant to be waterproof. Let's actually try them on. Okay, please work. Yeah, I actually don't mind that sizing either. I was kind of stressed that the sizing would be really shit. So again, I probably could have gone like one size bigger, but it's pretty good. Big mitten hand, and it says pro on there, so kind of cool. It also has like fleece on the inside. Let me open it like that. So they should be quite warm. Ready for the snow. How do I look? Do you like them? That is my haul for the moment. So far, I'm pretty happy. They do feel really warm. They do feel really insulative. I'm happy with the packing cubes, happy with the air tags, happy with the cases. I still need to do probably at least one more op shop before I go, see if I can get any last minute items. Otherwise, I'll just do some shopping while I'm there. Got to plan my outfits. I got a lot of stuff that I need to do. I'm really excited, and I can't believe it's coming up really quick. So anyways, that's all for now. I will probably see you again in a sec. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this video, to be honest. I haven't even really started editing, so we'll see. That is all for now. Thank you. There's a lot I need to do. I still have to sort out my travel insurance. We pretty much booked all of our accommodation. We just need to do Seoul and Tokyo. We get to plan activities, so it'll be really good. In other news, like I already said in the car, I'm super excited to try out my O Cosmetics skincare. I really hope I like them. I think I will. I've heard the quality is really good. We'll give you a bit more of a review on that, on my skincare journey. So my last update is that I've been reading Air of Fire. So this is the 4th book in the Sarah J Maas Game of Thrones. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Throne of Glass series. I've already read Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Assassin's Blade, and now I'm reading this. I'm up to, what page? 180. So this is how far I am. I'm really hoping I can finish this, and then also Queen of Shadows before I leave, which is a little bit bold because I leave in 2 weeks. But I would love to do the tandem reads. That way I've got enough to kind of read during that time. I find I read a lot when I'm on holiday. I actually really love the books, like having the smell. I like reading on a Kindle. I did it in New Zealand. I was reading Daisy Hates from the Magnolia Park series, but something about like a physical book, like the smell, the feel, like just being able to grab it and like see how much you've read. I always look from the top and be like, yep, that's how close I am. And then when I get to halfway and whatever. So far, this book has really picked up. It's definitely different to the first 3, which is really good, but it's definitely picking up. That's kind of all for today. I will probably tune in sometime soon. Again, I don't really know. I feel like I haven't done enough for like a complete video, but I'm just gonna leave it be for the moment. You will probably hear from me a little bit later.